In the message this week, Ben and I make the case for silence and solitude as we practice the ways of Christ. But how do we really do this? Start by closing your eyes. This takes your soul into solitude. Next, take a few needed deep breaths. These deep breaths will calm you and soothe you. God is our creator. He's the giver of these breaths. And when we take those, we are being reminded of his presence in our lives. Now, we can do this sitting in our office chair as we wrap up a work meeting. We can do this as we are rocking our little one to sleep. The key is not to let other voices in, but to remain quiet and just be in God's presence. Sometimes when I do this, I picture myself sitting along the creek with Jesus. There are times where I find myself in a beautiful palace coming into his presence. And then there are times I picture just putting my head in his lap. Now that's just me. There are just as many ways of entering into his presence as there are humans on this planet. But once you are still and calm, stay there. Linger. That's when it gets good. Now, if you haven't experienced the lingering and the goodness that comes from silence and solitude, I would encourage you to linger a little longer, to go to a peaceful place and practice this. But this is also when it gets hard, because everything you need to do and everyone you need to reach back out to and everything you forgot about yesterday comes streaming into your mind. Tell those thoughts, not now. Tell those thoughts that they can come back later, that right now it's just you and God. So how do you do this? As I wrap up this video, close your eyes. Take those much needed deep breaths and enter into his presence.